OneView, you know the goal. After analyzing billions of rows of CTV performance data in years of experience, we help brands get the most out of their creative asset and ultimately their marketing budget. So today I reviewed JABRA Elite and I gave it a 2.5 out of 10. So I think anyone who's seen this channel is going to know, from an attention point of view, it does not make me put my phone down and lift my head up. It just has background noise or background music. And for me, that's a 0 out of 10. The logo, it doesn't have a logo throughout. And especially a name like JABRA, you need to remember that. And you need to be able to take that and search for it. Maximize that real estate. You have a 15, 30-second ad spot. Maximize it so I can remember who you are and go and search for it. So they got a 0 out of 10 because they don't have the logo. They did have the product showing and had the name on it, but it wasn't anywhere near visible enough to be able to compensate for not having the URL or logo throughout. The unique selling points, it had way too many. So I give it a 5 out of 10 because it had unique selling points, but it had a lot going on. I couldn't really work out what their sales pitch was. And again, they're competing against AirPods, against Bose, against Beats, about other companies. What makes me pay attention to you and make that choice? Is it price? You know, what is it that makes me pay attention to you? It doesn't have a voiceover, so I had to give it a 0 there as well. It's professional. It had parts of it that felt more like a digital ad than a TV commercial, so I gave it an 8 out of 10 there. It was professional, and that video by itself could be a really strong asset if used correctly. And then call to action, it had a URL at the end, so I gave it a 2 out of 10. Usually if you have a URL, I at least give you a 3. The reason I gave it a 2 was it has a URL /TV. And when it comes to a connected TV commercial or marketing in general, we want to see how it impacts the total funnel, how the CTV impacts paid search, paid social. When you add that at the end, and it's not like the affiliate links that you'll do with your influencer campaigns where, you know, use this URL, this discount code to get 5% off, 10% off, 20% off, whatever it be. It's a URL that really you're hoping the consumer is going to go, I remember the company name, even though I only saw it at the end. I remember the URL, and I remember I want to add at TV at the end so the TV gets credit for this. Like, is that the normal user behavior? The answer is no. The normal user behavior is someone sees it, remembers the brand, searches for it, and someone's going to come through a paid search or an organic link, and that's okay, right? The idea is, can I get someone interested in the brand that's never heard of you before to get to your site to ultimately become that customer and hopefully that evangelist? That's what you're looking for from all marketing. And so to limit it to looking through a URL or the lens through a URL is a really hard way of doing it, and ultimately isn't going to necessarily perform as well as you hope it would because you're looking at things in a silo. So for me, when I look at this asset, it has the opportunity to be a strong asset. It would need tweaking to really get us there. So that's why I gave it that 2.5.